everyone, this is another video about how making a reproduction. This time we're going to see SA1 game with Marvelous as an example. Of course, this is working for example, Super Mario RPG. And if you take a look on a PC, on a classic PCB with SA1, the SA1 chips, you can see this is somehow similar to the Superific. We've got a main chip, we've got an Eprom, we've got a saving circuit for the battery, and we've got a RAM to save the game. We don't have CIC chips because this is SA1 which is handling that. So you maybe already know that you can use, well, you have tutorial using the 29L3211MC SOC, I don't remember, chip, which is pin compatible with this one. So there's already a lot of video, and even I used this method, but this method has a major drawbacks. This chip is running at 3.3 volts, so you have a lot of different way to power on this chip. You can add a voltage regulator, you can use diodes, you can use resistor dividers, but even if you power this chip at 3.3 volts, this is going to talk with the SA1 and the console with data and address at 5 volts. So the chip is going to die quicker than talking with a 3.3 volt environment. So I know this is some kind of boring, but you have to understand that yes, this is going to work on certain Super Nintendo, but if you have one chip Snes or a mini Snes, this is not going to work. Like if you try to use this method, you can have a crash or freeze or the game boot, but you don't have the main screen. So the other solution is to use a bigger chip, which is this one. This is the M27C322. This is really a huge chips, and this is still pin compatible with this one, but this is really like nearly twice the size. So yeah, if you try to link with some wires, it's going to be really a bunch of wires. So if you know my work on Starfox, you see that I've already put a big chip on an adapter. So I say, how about making a similar adapter, but for the 27C322. So I come up with this board. So once again, this is exactly the same thing as the adapter for Starfox 2, for the Superific, but for the SA1. So this one is still the prototype, so the dimensions are a bit off. I'm going to put on the description a link to OSI Spark with the correct dimension. If you try to check, you would see that I'm slightly too large here, and also I am in the this is not easy to show, but let's say I'm good here. The support is going to be on the way, so the one you're going to order will be already moved on the left with enough space here. I've checked as many as board as possible with the SA1, and the board is supposed to be compatible, but if you try to install in some revision of the board, I didn't have any picture, and you say, okay, it's not working because I have this capacitor or this resistor on the way, please let on the comment which revision of the board you have, and if possible a picture, and I will make another revision of this board. So I'm not going to show how to program the game because you don't have to bin swap or anything, you just burn the Eprom, but I'm going to film how to remove the Eprom, how to put the new adapter. This is something really similar, once again, from the Starfox adapter, but let's do this. So this is what it looks like at the end. I put of course the battery on the back, And if you want to put it into a clamshell, a regular clamshell, those one are screwless, and you have to send here to have the extra part, and cut some part because it's slightly different from a regular card. This one is still the prototype, so the corner should be more on the left side, and you wouldn't have to cut here like I did. And also on the same subject, I made exactly the same adapter for Star Ocean, and if you have already a version with a lot of wires, this can clean up a bit your card. And of course, same thing, you have to shave Thanks for watching.